Hello and welcome to Arkansas Style. I am your host, Nicole Neiman. Thank you all for joining us today. I have a feeling we're all going to be incredibly hungry after this hour is over. Whole Foods Market is starting their 12 Days of Cheese promotion today, so of course our favorite cheese certified professional Allison Hazelwood will be joining us here in a bit with all the deals and steals to make your holiday charcuterie boards stand out. And seeing as it's hump day, we couldn't do without a little happy hour. Brewed and Barley bar manager Colin Sparks will join us again today with another one of the festive cocktails on their Christmas menu. And after all the cheese and holiday cocktails, we'll sit down with relationship counselor Charlie Simpson to discuss how couples can build strong and lasting relationships by celebrating the small wins in our everyday lives. But before we get to all of that, today I'm going to be giving you a forecast. But it's not the weather, it's going to be an events forecast. With so much going on right here in Little Rock, I predict it's going to be sunny with a good chance of fun with this lineup. Instead of being weather aware, it's event aware, so you'll be prepared. Okay, we are going to kick it off with the Lights, Bites, and Bikes, a holiday bicycle tour with Rocktown River Outfitters. They are going to begin at the Capitol Bar and Grill, which offers their world famous pimento cheese. You can enjoy their 28-foot Christmas tree. Once you've rendezvoused at the Capitol Hotel, you're going to hop on your bikes and you're going to head over to the State Capitol building, where you'll get an inside tour of the lights and all the decor. Then you're going to get back on your bikes, you're going to meander through the downtown, head towards the Soma District, and you're going to end at Loblolly. And guess what you're going to get at Loblolly? A nice cup of hot chocolate. Okay, this sounds like a blast. Lights, Bites, and Bikes holiday tour. Try and say that 10 times fast. Okay, we're moving on. This is a great one. It's the Joint Comedy Theater. Okay, it's called A Fertile Holiday. It's produced by The Main Thing. It's a trio of actors, and they perform a fertile family's trouble-ridden reunion. Get this, in the town of Dumpster, Arkansas. I couldn't help but laugh at that. Now they are going to attempt to entertain their rich relatives from San Diego. From Dumpster, Arkansas. So funny. Okay, these three actors, they play multiple instruments and multiple characters. Again, this is at the Joint Comedy Theater. It's called A Fertile Holiday, and the main thing, it's the trio of actors there. World-class trio. Looks like so much fun again. Okay, we are moving on now to St. Joseph's Farm Stand. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this property, but it's pretty incredible when I was looking at it. They invite you to come celebrate the holiday season and show your support for small businesses and farms right here in Arkansas. Now, what caught my eye is when you shop on their website and you kind of look at the offerings. One thing in particular is they raise their own beef, and it's grass-fed beef. And you can buy half of a cow or a whole cow. They'll butcher it for you. They dry age it. They professionally package it. They flash freeze it, and it's vacuum sealed. What an incredible thing to purchase for the holidays, to enjoy for your family and share it with everybody. Again, that is at the St. Joseph Farm Stand. Now, what's also interesting about the farm stand at St. Joseph's, they have a St. Joseph Center. It's a historic building run by an independent nonprofit organization with a mission to preserve and restore this historic property. They offer the sustainable farming and food production programs to promote agritourism and support community outreach. Really an incredible place. What a jewel in our community. That's St. Joseph's Farm Stand. Be sure to shop there for the holidays. Okay, this one, has Nicole's name written all over it. It's Bright Nights and Live Jazz and Champagne Bar. And where else is it at? But the Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts, which is absolutely the most glorious building that we offer here in downtown Little Rock. They have lighting up the holiday season with a midweek evening of elegance and enjoyment as the Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts Live Jazz. Now, what's also cool is that you can catch, yourself a cocktail, and then they have docent-led tours through the museum. I mean, talk about drinking a show if you want. Really a very, very cool property. Again, it's champagne, live jazz, docent tour, all in this beautiful property, the Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts. Be sure to check that out right in the middle of your week. Okay, the Weekend Theater. I don't know if you've been to this property, but this is unique and different for sure. And this is called Every Christmas Story Ever Told and Then Some. That's the play. Okay, and now instead of performing Charles Dickens' beloved holiday classic for the umpteenth time, 3 actors decide to perform every Christmas story ever told from then and now. So they're going to bring back some oldies and some goodies, and then of course do some contemporary stuff. It's iconic Christmas characters. It's a madcap romp through the holiday season. Again, this looks like a great mashup of every Christmas story ever told and then some at the Weekend Theater. Last but not least, I want you to check out Nexus Coffee and Creative, because you know what they're bringing back this year? It's the classic Christmas trivia. So get your teams together. You're going to check out Nexus Coffee. You're going to enjoy Christmas movie trivia, Christmas-themed drinks and treats. This is free, but once trivia begins at 7 p.m., gameplay is closed off to new teams, so be sure to get there early. 7 p.m., Christmas movie trivia night. Talk about fun, competitive, in a friendly atmosphere right at our own Nexus Coffee and Creative. How about that forecast? Are you all in? Now you are event aware. You can find additional information on the events we've discussed today, along with so many more events happening in the city this month, by visiting littlerock.com/events. Now, you've heard of the 12 days of Christmas, but have you heard of the 12 days of cheese? It's 12 joyful days, 12 exquisite cheeses, and we'll tell you all about it next. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. This is the magical event cheese lovers everywhere have been waiting for. It's the 12 Days of Cheese holiday event happening at Whole Foods Market, and we've got certified cheese professional Allison Hazelwood here to show us why it's cheddar to give than to receive. I almost stumbled on my own joke.
It was a Gouda one.
Yes! Coming up. I love it. Great to see you, honey.
Good to see you too.
You know
Happy
what?
holidays.
Thank you. You know I love what you do.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get to the good stuff. 12 Days of Cheese.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, this is one of my favorite promotions that we do every year. We have 12 different cheeses that are going to be on sale starting today through the 24th, Christmas Eve. And I brought 5 of them. They're all going to be 28% off for customers every day. 35% if you're a Prime member. So, you know, good time to invest in Prime, especially during the holidays. And so if you buy a cheese that's $10, it'll be $7.20 if you're not a Prime member, or $6.50 if you are. So great time to try cheeses. Everybody wants a cheese and charcuterie board for the holidays, and we're going to taste a few that I brought today.
Okay, and as a certified cheese professional, you don't have to know your cheese because this is your girl. Okay, what you bring?
So I brought, this is one of my, the cheeses I'm super excited about. It's called Pyrenees Bribus. It comes from the Pyrenees Mountains in France. It's made with sheep's milk, which is the best type of milk to make cheese out of because it's got a pretty high fat content. So it's nice, smooth, creamy. This is produced by a affineur called Hervé Mons, and what he does is goes around France, hand selects cheeses, and then ages them to perfection in his aging facility.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that story?
Any cheese that has his name on it is great. And
what's his name?
Hervé Mons.
Hervé Mons. Shout out to Hervé Mons.
Exactly.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Super nice and creamy.
You taught me something new too, that's the best milk to use for cheese. Okay, let's do it.
And you'll see sheep's milk and a lot of manchegos from Spain. And you can pair that with a sour cherry spread, honey, got some salami, some crackers. You want to...
This is so approachable.
Yes.
You know, for people who are afraid to try new cheese for fear of not liking it or for it being a little too strong, this is the best balance of everything.
Yes.
It's a little nutty. Very creamy, like you said, with
Yeah,
sheep's milk.
little floral notes to it.
Yeah, super fancy. Well done, Allison. Okay, yummy.
All right, so next we're gonna go to another one of my favorite cheeses. This is actually from Switzerland. It's called Gruyere, which so many people are looking for this over the holidays, so it's great that we have it on sale for 28 to 35% off depending. And this is gonna have your crystals in it, your tyrosine crystals, great melting cheese.
Yeah, we're good in there.
Great melting cheese. You'll see it in a lot of gratin recipes and quiches, souffles. Just phenomenal.
Remind the
And-
viewers why these tyrosine crystals are so unique. And
Well, the tyrosine crystals are great because they're kind of compounded amino acids that cause your brain to release dopamine. So they're the precursor to you being happy. That's why, cheese makes you happy is the dopamine. And then if you want to try that with some of the salami I have, and then we're going to put a little sour cherry spread on top.
oh wow,
It
made a little
is-
sandwich
yeah.
out of it. Okay. Oh, so that's a Gruyere. So that's a great melting cheese.
Yes.
You've taught me.
Yes.
Okay, so look at this.
Yeah.
Check that out. I got Henry operating the camera today. Henry, how do you like that little sandwich, huh? So look at these little bite-sized pieces of salami. I have seen these in your refrigerated case. I mean, cut, sliced, ready to go. The perfect size that you would want for your crackers. And then adding a little fruit spread. Yeah, this is a great little appetizer.
Exactly.
Love it.
Does the trick for the holidays.
Okay, good deal.
Then another cheese I have is our truffle Gouda. This is made with a raw milk. It's from Holland. Raw milk means that it's unpasteurized, so you're getting a lot of the beneficial bacteria. Because of the FDA has certain regulations around that, it's aged over 60 days to make sure that you're not getting any bad bacteria. So perfectly safe. And you can see the little bits of truffle in there. So all those little black specks are black truffles.
Okay, so for folks at home who don't know what a truffle is, tell them what a truffle is.
Truffle is a mushroom technically, but it only grows right now spontaneously by different filbert or hazelnut trees. And in France and different parts of the world, they use pigs or dogs to find where the truffles are underneath these trees. And that's why they're so expensive, because it takes, a definite expert in finding these special mushrooms out there. So
If you're a truffle lover, you will absolutely
yes,
enjoy this
yeah.
cheese. If you're not going to love it, because it does have a
it's
lot of
very
truffle
truffly.
flavor.
And to kind of mask it or accentuate it, you could add this whipped honey to it. And this honey is so cool because it's whipped, so
check
it's
that
not it's a little bit easier to deal with. It's not, as syrupy as a regular honey, so
Okay.
it's great for a charcuterie board.
Neat. Oh, that's a great trick. And that cherry, I just had a little bite of it. Delicious.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
I
a
love
nice,
that
nice
stuff.
change from your orange or your raspberry flavors.
Exactly,
Cherry's
yes.
a lot of fun.
And then we're going to move on to Bijou. This comes from a company out of Vermont Creamery. And this is a soft ripened goat cheese, so it's made kind of in a brie style. And they put this bacteria on the outside called Geotrichum candidum. And I'm going to pick this up. That's what gives it this brainy texture to it, the wrinkles in it. See that?
So it's not a mold.
Yeah, it's this mold bacteria.
No, a mold like a form.
Oh, no.
So
No,
something
yeah.
is actually on the outside of this cheese helping flavor it.
Exactly. Flavor it
cow.
and give it the texture that it has. And bijou in French means little jewel or little trinket. And those are just great on a cheese board.
What's the flavor of this like? Is it like a goat cheese or
It's kind of like a goat brie. Super, super, super good. Not super goaty, pretty mild, but just lovely.
Oh yeah! Look at how
want a cracker?
cool that is. No, not yet. Hold on, Allison. I got to move on, but I'm telling you, you always teach me something new about cheese, and I do love cheese, and I love learning. You're the best at what you do.
Thank you.
Tell everybody where they can come find you.
Whole Foods Market on Bowman Street. This is starting today through Christmas Eve. We also have little sampler bags that are going to have some of the whipped honey, some crackers, 3 of the cheeses in there. So great thing just to pick up and last minute shopping. You're ready, just grab a sampler bag.
Yeah.
Last minute shoppers, by the way, just a reminder, because I'm also in charge of wine and beer, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are on a Sunday this year, so be sure to stock up before you have to drive to Texarkana.
Oh, good tip.
Yeah.
Allison,
Putting the
love
word
what
out
you
there.
do. Thank you so much
Thank
for always
you.
coming in and treating us to such a great experience and an education. Happy
Well,
holidays.
happy holidays to you too.
Okay. Now, this is an in-store promotion, but you can always browse online before you shop by visiting WholeFoodsMarket.com. We'll be right back after this with Rebecca Patillo to learn how the Blue Cross and You Foundation can help your organization to receive much needed funding. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. There are organizations all over the state working to do great things in their communities, fighting hunger, providing resources for those battling illnesses, and so much more. And Rebecca Patillo with the Blue Cross and You Foundation for a Healthier Arkansas is here to talk about how your organization can apply for project funding. Rebecca, great to see you.
So great to be here. Thanks
You look
for having me.
especially beautiful
Aw,
today.
thank you. You as well.
Must be the holidays, right?
That's right. Our green and festive. We're just having fun.
So, you know, I love what Arkansas Blue Cross Blue Shield does. So the Blue and You Foundation,
Yes.
you're looking to give out money.
We are, and you know, we're so grateful to be here today because we're making some pretty significant changes in how we're making those grants this year. The timelines are different. Some of the amounts are different, and so we just really appreciate being here to talk about that.
Perfect. So let's start at the top.
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest changes?
So we have mini grants that have historically been from January to February 15th, right? And so this year we're going to run those on a rolling basis, really evaluating those for need and quality. And so as long as the funding is still there, they'll be available all year long. So we're going to be funding mini grants until our $400,000 is expended.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so excited about that.
Yeah. So there's some categories.
Yes.
Let's start with social determinants.
Yes,
What is that?
and so social determinants of health, that's going to fall under our larger grants. Mini grants are $2,000 grants. We have larger grants that are $5,000 to $200,000 grants, and social determinants of health is the first one that pops up. January 1, those are going to open. They'll close on January 12th. So a very quick turnaround. We need to get the word out. So social determinants of health, that's truly all of the environmental things that affect our health. And it's basically, you know, like you think about economic stability. If you don't have a home to live in, if you don't have a neighborhood where you live that provides a grocery store with fresh fruits and vegetables and lean protein where you can shop easily, if you don't have access to the grocery store, no matter where it is, right? If you don't have access to your doctor's office. So social determinants of health are all of the environmental factors that really determine our physical and mental health.
I call them our basic human needs.
Yes.
I know exactly what that looks like when you need those needs met.
Right.
So for organizations who are helping bridge that gap, these are the
Yes.
ones that need to apply first
Yes.
and get the largest chunk of the money.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Absolutely.
So we're going to move on to maternal and pediatric.
Yes, exactly what they're called, right? We're going to be asking for those organizations in the state that are taking care of those moms and new moms, you know, providing maternal and pediatric care, either access to care. You think about prenatal nutrition, prenatal education, and you know, there's a lot of prenatal push, right? We need that in our state, but we also want organizations that are going to be working with moms that year after they deliver. You know, there's a lot that a mother needs that year after she delivers the baby, as, you know, the child does as well. And so we're looking for organizations that are in that space to apply for these grants.
And a shocking fact is that Arkansas ranks really close to the bottom of health when it
Yes.
comes to maternal and pediatrics.
Right. We're number one in maternal mortality. And so this is such a space that these grants can make a difference, and the organizations that are working can make a difference with the funds that we have available. So those grants will open on April 1st and then close on April the 12th.
Okay, perfect. All right, last one, behavioral health,
Yeah.
hot topic.
Yeah, so again, starting it at a different time frame. July 1 is when those will open. Letter of intent will be due on July 12th. And we'll be looking for organizations that are working on early intervention, suicide prevention, substance use disorder, education. And so really, again, trying to fill that gap that we have in our state.
All right, so we have on the screen the deadlines for letters of intent. Let's go over those one more time, Rebecca.
Yeah, so social determinants of health, January 1st will be when they open, closing on the 12th. Maternal pediatric health opening April 1st, closing on the 12th. And behavioral health opening July 1st, closing on the 12th. And we have so much information out on our website right now. If they want to go out on the website and look, if they have questions, please reach out to us. Our phone numbers are on the website. We're happy to talk through what they're thinking about applying for and help in any way that we can.
Do organizations have to have specific credentials to apply?
Yeah, that's a great thing to talk about is eligibility. Thank you for bringing that up. So we fund grants to nonprofit 501c3s, schools, colleges, and universities, and then our governmental agencies.
So no churches?
Well, some churches,
if they have
yes.
those credentials.
Right.
Okay,
right.
yeah, okay, very
yeah,
good.
so we do sometimes see churches apply, especially for our mini grants. You think about churches having a food pantry. And so, yeah, we'll see some that come through.
Rebecca, I tell you, Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, it really touches my heart, and what the Blue and You Foundation does is just so spectacular for our state. Thank you so much for all of our efforts. You're the best Santa Claus there ever was.
That's great.
Well, great to see you.
Thank you
and happy
so
holidays.
much. Great to see you as well.
Again, for more information or to apply for project funding, you can visit Blue and You Foundation, Arkansas.org. We're going to continue our journey to eat, drink, and be merry with some holiday cheer. Right after this, stick around. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
You know what day it is. Welcome back to Arkansas Style. What do December and Wednesday have in common here on Arkansas Style? Christmas spirit and a round of delicious cocktails. Colin Sparks, bar manager at Broody and Barley, is here to help us out with our Wednesday Hump Day Happy Hour with a December-only holiday cocktail, Run, Run, Rudolph. Well, great to see you again, Colin.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me back.
I'm still dreaming about the drink you made me last week.
Thank you, thank you. That was a decadent cocktail. This one's going to be a little bit of more of the Christmas spirit. That one looked Christmassy, but this one is going to give you a lot of Christmas vibes.
All right, how so?
So this one we use a house-made mulled wine reduction. It's going to give you all those Christmas flavors, you know, the clove, cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, all of that, all packed into one drink.
Ah, okay, I get it, totally. I just had a little mulled one, I have to say.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. 'Tis the season.
Perfect, perfect.
Okay, and this is coming off of your holiday cocktails list, which
Right.
are all thematic through the month of December.
Exactly, exactly.
The Hanukkah gin and tonic.
Hanukkah gin and tonica, yes.
Hanukkah, see, I screw it up every time.
That's okay.
I can't get the jokes
You know,
down today.
we like to make it a little fun and creative over at Brood and Barley.
All right, so let's get started.
Okay.
I see champagne on the menu, so, you know, already you got me at champagne.
So this is going to be, it's going to have a champagne topper, kind of like if you had a French 75.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's going to give it a little fizz and body to it.
All right, so this is what's going in here?
So this is our mulled wine reduction. We make a mulled wine and then kind of cook it down a little bit
Yeah, it's
and turn it
syrupy.
into a syrup.
Ooh, oh, it's that smell good? All right, what'd you just put in there?
This is a cinnamon syrup, so
me
it's,
smell.
it's gonna kind of double up on that that cinnamon flavor.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then we're gonna balance it out with some lemon and some fresh orange juice.
Oh, you're always looking out for my health.
Yeah.
Oh, making sure I get my fruits in, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, so lemon and orange juice, so a little citrus, mulled wine, a little cinnamon.
And then our base spirits are gonna be our cognac
Oh, really?
to give it some complexity,
Oh,
and
that's
then
so
and then
fancy.
some vodka.
Let me smell that before you
Okay.
put that in.
All right.
Oh, God, so good. This is what kind of warms you up on
Exactly.
the inside.
Exactly.
Cognac. Delicious and fancy. Okay, good old-fashioned vodka.
Just a little vodka to bring the spirit up.
Okay, good. And you use Rocktown vodka,
Absolutely,
huh?
absolutely. We've been a big fan of Rocktown ever since we opened 3 years ago, and never looked back. Big supporters of us, and always like to drink local. So
Yeah, for sure. Love what they're doing over
All
there.
right.
Okay, what
I'm
you
gonna
got going
open
on now?
this up, and then we're gonna shake the cocktail.
Yeah, okay. Here's where the party starts. This is the sound I like to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Colin, so again, this menu is incredible. Run Run Rudolph, Not My Gumdrop Buttons, Candy Canes, and Chocolate Lanes Aglow. Hanukkah Gin and Tonica. I got it this time.
You got it. Yep.
Miracle on Main Street, so cute because where are you located?
411 Main Street in downtown North Little Rock in Argenta.
And seriously good butterbeer?
Right, butterbeer.
What's Christmas about that? I don't get that.
It's kind of, if you've ever seen the Harry Potter movies, it's around Christmas time they drink the butterbeer in the movie. So it's just a little pop culture reference, but also a little Christmassy as well.
Really? Okay. I do love Harry Potter. I didn't know they drank butterbeer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
In Hogsmeade Village.
I must have missed that episode. Okay. Harry Potter grew up and he was able to drink cocktails.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I think the laws are different over there. I'm not sure.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna shake this up. All right.
All right. Look at you. Cocktail and a show.
Absolutely.
The gun show.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, Colin. See, I haven't even had a drink yet. Look at how much fun we're having, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
A little cheese drunk, maybe.
Cheese, you know what?
Yes.
That cheese was pretty
was
fabulous.
delicious.
Yeah, it was. So here's the other thing: is that Brewed and Barley also has some Christmas fare, some food that we're celebrating the season with, right?
Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely.
So teach me a little bit about that.
In an effort to alleviate some of the stress during the holidays, we've done a catering menu.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe there's a beef tenderloin and all the sides you can possibly imagine. To have a little bit of Brewed and Barley at home.
Oh my gosh.
Now these these are what we call our little Rudolph garnish. Just a little rosemary and cranberry. Put that on there.
I get it. Oh, and here comes the champagne.
Tops out with champagne.
Okay. Oh, Colin. I didn't know you and I were going to
And
be
here we
best
are.
friends, but apparently we are. Check this out. Look
Our
at that
Run Run Rudolph.
beauty. Run, run, Rudolph. You've never looked so cute with your red nose, Rudolph. Well done. Okay, well, cheers to you, Colin. Oh, yeah. Okay. Totally get that cider
Yeah.
wine in there.
Yeah, that mulled wine, you get all those spices, and then the lemon and the orange kind of brightens it up a little bit, balances it out. So really delicious cocktail. Probably one of my favorite ones on the menu,
Really?
and definitely one of the best sellers.
I like the little coupe glasses, too. You guys know what you're doing over there.
We try.
All right, so remind everybody where you're at and when they can come see you.
411 Main Street, North Little Rock in Argenta. It's we're open 11 to 11 every day, and midnight on Friday and Saturday.
And to midnight on Friday and Saturday. Okay, well, this is the Run Run Rudolph. Last week I had, what did I have? Candy canes and chocolate
Candy canes and chocolate lanes
aglow.
aglow.
What am I going to have next week?
I'll surprise you.
See, I got him on camera. I've invited him and he said yes. All right, well, good to see you, Colin. Thank you
Cheers.
so
Thanks for
much.
having me.
Cheers. Love it. Whoop, I
Oh,
missed
oh.
you. There we go. Okay, now it's official. I want you to head over to Brewed and Barley's Facebook page for up-to-date menu additions and visit them off Main Street for a one-of-a-kind Christmas cocktail. Coming up next, the bucket list is rolling on with the best of comfort food. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Heather, if there was any indication of where we were at, when I pulled up, I could smell the smoky flavors coming out of Burgess in the Heights. Tell me about this iconic place.
I mean, this is a holiday treat for all. They say this has been here forever, but I have to introduce you to what we call the smoked turkey salad, but in my day, it's called the turkey crack. Are you ready for that?
It's that good, huh?
It's that good. You ready to eat it?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hey, check out my new boyfriend.
Oh, that's one hunk of a guy over there. I mean, you got like a lot of it. Look at those thighs on him, right? I'm gonna make you a plate. While you,
This is a
tell-
delicious little tasty treat, can I tell you? I've never
Yeah.
had anything like this. Cherry limeade?
So have you never had a cherry limeade, or you've never had one like that?
Both.
Wow. Wow.
Either.
Wow. 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 Okay. So this is.
Oh my gosh, there's like bits of bacon in there.
So you've got turnip greens with bacon. You've got green beans with bacon. You've got their dressing.
Stuffing.
Right. Stuffing.
And white gravy.
Dressing.
And rolls.
Dressing. They're not biscuits, right?
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna serve up our plates here. Everything here is so fresh.
Yes.
It looks so yummy, and the turkey and the ham. I mean, and it's smoked. I mean, you could smell that when you came in. Can you?
Yes,
smell
for
it.
sure. Yeah. I mean, it
smell
looks so tender.
Okay, so we get it on the.
Wow. Are there
Oh.
eggs in there?
Yes.
What? Really?
Yes. This is.
Is that a thing?
I mean, we're gonna tell you need a nap when we get finished with this. This is like the full meal.
Okay. Oh, I love when you serve me. Thanks, honey.
Oh, anytime.
You're the
anytime.
best date ever.
Anytime. Okay, I've got to get some. I forgot my dressing. This is my favorite. So we eat my grandmother's recipe, but we get our turkey and ham from here and our sides. But now, you know, when I have to start making the dressing, this is where I can come get it from, because I don't think I'm going to be making it. So get it all ready. What are you going to go in for first?
I don't know. I'm gonna go for the turkey.
You are. I'm going for the
Yeah.
dressing.
Isn't that why we're here? Oh my gosh. Yeah,
So-
it's like I
so good.
figured it was gonna be so tender.
It is.
And that's
Oh, look how it just pulls apart. Look how
Yeah.
easy it pulls apart. Oh, yes. What do you think about the gravy? I'm just going to pick it up. Here we go.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't care where you live in this state. This is destination turkey.
Well, everybody from
This
the whole
is
state
delicious.
gets their ham and turkeys from here. I mean, we always have them for my whole life. Okay, you got to get a roll. Okay, while we're washing this down, we're going to have to get somebody to go over there and get us some of that turkey crack, because you have to try that.
Yeah, but if it's anything like this turkey, it's winner, winner, turkey dinner.
Amen. I had them bring you out the turkey salad sandwich, and I eat it like this. You can try it like that. Dig into that. But
Turkey crack?
yeah, this is what I call.
Doctor,
I literally.
give me the news.
I literally get it and just take it in my office and eat it like this.
Oh, wow. Okay. That must be like a certain mayonnaise that they use for this, because it's got a,
It's perfection.
what? Yeah.
It's a secret recipe.
Yeah, it's sweet,
I've
it's
asked
zesty.
before. It's so good.
Is there a little pickle relish in there too?
That looks good. So you just know, it's not always about turkey and ham here. You can come eat here for lunch. They open from 10 to 6. And here's the thing, you can get burgers, you can get catfish. Are you gonna dig into that?
What
Tell
is
me, like,
that?
the pickle. he said
Pickle tomato relish. Yeah.
You got to try that. You got your tartar sauce on it. It is cooked to perfection.
Oh, wow. This might be the best catfish I've tried yet.
Wow. Drop
I
the
really-
mic. She made a statement. we'll come and eat lunch here. It's just a great overall family experience. Mama is making some recipes for over 30 years up in here, and you can get a cherry latte too. You want a cheers? Cheers. See you next week.
Now, it really is the little things that make the magic happen in a healthy relationship. So Charlie Simpson is joining us next to remind us to celebrate the small wins in our daily lives. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. In the whirlwind of daily life, it's easy to overlook the small gestures that make up the foundation of a strong relationship. But celebrating these seemingly insignificant moments can have a profound impact on your bond with your partner. So the potion for our emotion, Charlie Simpson from the Arkansas Relationship Counseling Center, is here to help explore the power of appreciating the little things. Charlie, it's easy to celebrate the big things, you know, like the birth of a child or an anniversary. But what about these small victories that we enjoy in our relationships?
The small victories are the ones that reinforces the positive behaviors or the bigger ones. And so if we can identify and look at and appreciate those smaller wins, then it'll help your partner become a little bit more motivated to continue the small ones or even shoot for the bigger wins.
So the big ones are obvious. Can you give me some examples of some small victories in relationships we should be celebrating and looking out for?
Yeah, and when we're talking about small ones, we're just talking about like doing a chore for your partner, you know, being an active listener, offering a helping hand, kind words, being able to be a supportive gestures. So, you know, when you look at this list, you're not really just seeing anything big or that requires money. It's just really just being present with your partner and just being able to do some things that they would really enjoy. And, you know, just like we talked about the love language, you know, speaking their love language and being able to implement some things that they would really, really enjoy. And then if you can, you'll be like that couple right there, just hugging each other and enjoying life.
I think in relationships, a lot of times the woman would say it's a big victory if the man does a chore.
and that's a good point, because small wins, big wins can be different for so many people. And that's why it's important to communicate with your partner to see, hey, what is a small win for you, or what do you, how do you view big wins, and how would that look for you? But being able to have that understanding definitely gives you a better frame of mind of just how to operate in order to make sure you're meeting their love language.
You know, and I think gratitude plays a big part in these small victories, because a lot of times you do get busy with the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
Right.
But appreciating that you've got somebody that's got your back, that's always there, that you can count on. You know, those are things to be grateful for. And I think taking a step back sometimes and just being like, you know what, every time I come in, you know, from work, you know, my partner is there with a nice smile saying, how was your day? That's amazing.
It is. And more importantly, it lets your partner know that you're identifying those small things. You know, if you can see your partner's efforts, it just motivates them to want to do more. But more importantly, it takes away the negative perspectives, or finding the little things that really could cause your partner to, you know, feel like, you know, no matter what I do, you just keep seeing the negative type of mentality. So, you know, if we can be intentional with just being able to acknowledge those efforts, it'll definitely, you know, help keep the love alive.
Yeah, and again, the gratitude, in my opinion, plays a big role. You know, when you take a look at kind of the 30,000-foot view of your relationship and you look at these small things. The other thing is I've often said to a girlfriend of mine when we talk about relationships, I say, imagine if he wasn't in your life. How would you feel? You know, if you are irritated with these little things, you know, how would you feel if he wasn't around at all?
Right.
And all of a sudden, the little inconveniences don't matter anymore, and you start looking at those small victories.
And I had an older individual that really shared something really powerful in that component. You know, she was hearing her friends complain about a husband and not doing something, and she just turned to that individual and said, I would love to just be able to experience the things that they're not doing. You know, she had lost her husband, and she was just like, I would like to just see anything to just have him back. And so, you know, those types of moments, it helps an individual, you know, realize that you're going to have your ups and downs, but if you can really start shifting your mindset to try to catch the positives, it will help motivate the relationship much more.
Yeah, celebrate those small wins. Charlie, let's touch on your clinic in particular, because you're just not a one-man band over there.
Yeah.
You've got an array of counselors to draw upon. Tell our viewers a little bit about the personalities and the different types of treatments that people are offering.
Right, and so many people just call and they want to, you know, specific types of treatment. You know, say you're just bringing a baby home, and we know there's a lot of research that talks about the challenges of that. We have someone certified in that. We have people certified in just being able to handle, you know, affair recovery type cases, divorce recovery. So we have a broad range of different types of treatments that can really target whatever a person is going through. And you know, we're in the holidays right now. A lot of people, a lot of couples are really just trying to keep it as positive as they can. And you know, we want to highlight and encourage that. But we do know that after the holidays is when a lot of those challenges start to reappear. And so we just want to let, you know, the audience know that just whatever, you know, you're going through, that just reach out, go to our website. We got a lot of information there, and you know, you should be able to find something that could resonate with you.
Yeah, and we've got the QR code on the screen for people to scan. Just open up your telephone and to the camera app, and if you point your camera to that QR code, Charlie's website will show up. All right, Charlie, well, great to see you.
Great seeing you.
Thank you.
Good.
Now, if you and your partner need a little extra help building onto the appreciation you have for one another, you can scan the QR code on your screen or visit ArkansasRelationshipCenter.com to get in contact with Charlie or his clinic. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Arkansas Style.
You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you to the Blue and You Foundation for being today's featured sponsor. Again, those deadlines are crucial. We'll put them back up on the screen one last time, but make sure to apply for funding before it's too late. Now, for more on Arkansas Style, you can follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes footage, or visit our website for clips of the show that you may have missed or just want to rewatch for a second time. We will see you all again next time with love. Mwah.
Holiday decor provided by Walmart and Hammacher Schlemmer.